Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to the Madness of Mishy. Sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and get into this next video.
So I heard the girls in the LGBTQIA community and my community haven't been being really nice lately. And when I say that, I mean they have been attacking creators on this app, and they have been doing it in the spirit of trying to gain the illustrious title of being labeled as mean girls. Now, what I don't get is why you want that mean girl title so badly that you are willing to attack another creator by calling them a mean girl and saying that they want a mean girl title, but yet and still you are seeking the mean girl title by calling somebody else a mean girl. You gotta make it make sense. And I am, yes, referring to the Kennedy Dior situation. And yes, I follow Kennedy Dior, and yes, I have watched enough of her lives to know that there are people that come into her lives that come in there and constantly misgender her on purpose, knowing that she is trans, and that want to make her feel ashamed for being trans, and that want to throw shots, and that want to try to have the upper hand because they were actually born as women and are what you would call a natural born women, and they come into the live and they try to shame her. I've seen it firsthand. I don't participate in that kind of hatred, and I don't condone that kind of hatred, but I have seen it and I have witnessed it. And I did see the video where someone came to her party and they were tipsy and they did misgender her on a video that went viral, and she was upset about it, rightfully so, because this person, come to find out, had been misgendering her behind her back all night long. So it made me wonder if the person came to the party with ill intent in the first place, and that if they came to the party, to be harmful in the first place. I don't know that person's intent 100%, but it seems a little bit suspicious, and it seems like all the people that are going around doing their think pieces on it and saying things like that Kennedy Dior is not a real woman, and that she goes around on her live and calling people out of their names, and that she made all these different lives about it, which she did rightfully so because she was upset, which I probably would have done too. And I'm not going to hold you because I'm an Aries and I do not let things go easily. I'm not going to hold you, and I probably would have harped on it too. I'm not going to hold you on that either. I probably would have made a bunch of videos about it. You probably would have been tired of hearing my mouth. You would have been tired of hearing Mishy's mouth. Yeah, you would have. And you probably would have been just sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me, because you wouldn't be able to misgender me without me having a whole bunch to say about it, especially at my party that you came to intentionally ruin, when you know that I prefer to be called her, and you know what I've been going through. I don't want to hear anybody saying, she was a mean girl, while you're sitting here trying to purposely be a mean girl and misgendering her on purpose too, when you know that she prefers certain pronouns. You purposely saying that she does not look feminine and calling her him, it's just mean and spiteful, and it doesn't look good on you. And you being a mean girl on purpose is not cute. It's not a good look. And sometimes when people are in the middle of a dispute and are in the middle of something, you taking sides and purposely trying to be mean doesn't suit you. And it's not going to go how you think it's going to go. And we're all giving our think pieces, and we're all giving our opinions about it. Yes, we are. We're all giving our input about it. Yes, we are. We're all taking our sides. Yes, we are. But then again, you have to think about it. At the end of the day, they're still right and they're still wrong. And we are on the outside looking in. And we still have our obligations as creators, as people with their opinions, and people putting vibes and aura and energies out into the atmosphere to put out energies that are good and to put our energies that are bad. And if we are putting our energies that are bad, then we are part of the problem. We are not a part of the solution. And that we are purposely being mean girls and mislabeling people because we feel like we can do that, because we want to look like we're mean girls because we can, and we're doing this thing for clout, and we're purposely trying to be mean girls for clout. That's not a good look for us. And what does that say about us? And what does it say about our character? Not a whole lot, if you ask me. And we got to do better. We got to do better as people. And we got to be careful of the energy that we put forth as people into the atmosphere. We have to be responsible for that, and we have to be held accountable for that ourselves. We have to think about that. We really do. I mean, it's okay if you want to take a side and say, okay, that you felt like Kennedy was wrong. Okay, that you felt like she shouldn't have put that person out. Okay, that you felt like she was doing too much. Okay, you felt like she didn't have a right to be mad and be carrying on and on. Okay, you felt like the girl apologized and you felt like the girl was genuine in her apology and that Kennedy should have took her apology and just accepted it and moved on. But everybody is not willing to accept apologies if they feel like somebody's intention wasn't pure. If they feel like the apology wasn't pure, it is well within their right to accept apology or not. That's what people have to realize. That accepting someone's apology is voluntarily. It is not mandatory. You do not have to accept an apology if you don't want to. And if you still want to be mad about something that somebody did to you, that is your right as well as a human being. And you reserve that right to still be mad if you want to. You don't have to follow that person's content. You don't have to watch their content. You don't have to listen to anything that they have to say. Just block them. You can block either party. It doesn't matter. You can block that party. Hell, you can block me. I don't care. I said what I said. You said what you said. Kennedy said what she said. And that's what it is. It is what it is. But just be mindful of the energy that you yourself put into the atmosphere. Because at the end of the day, the only person that you have to worry about is yourself and nobody else. You, just you, and nobody else. So whether you feel like it's cute to be a mean girl or not, whether you want to fit into that mean girl aesthetic, whether you want to get caught for being a mean girl or not, the universe still sees you. Your ancestors sees you, everybody sees you, and they know what you are doing. And you have to be responsible for that. At the end of the day, everything that you do comes back to you and you alone. So that's something that you have to be responsible for and you have to be aware of. And you have to worry about. So let Kennedy go on and on about it. She is in her feelings, rightfully so, about something that happened to her where she was wrong. She felt like she did what she needed to do, whether it was right or wrong in your eyes. It was right in her eyes, and that was what she felt like she needed to do at that moment. Let her talk about what she went through, her experience, and her hurt and her pain over the experience that she felt. We are not the dictators of someone else's emotions. We cannot tell somebody else how to feel. We can't tell somebody when to get over something. That's not our business, and that's not our decision, and that's not our right to do. Everybody has the right to be the dictator of their own feelings. Just like you have the right to be the dictator of yours. Just like you have the right to put out your think pieces on the situation as well. And just like I have the right to put out my think piece on the situation too. We all have our rights. We have the right to the freedom of speech. But we have much bigger fish to fry. Because while her own community is attacking her about that, your rights are being attacked by everybody else. So you might need to think about that as well while you're attacking one of your own. You got bigger fish to fry than to be worrying about her putting somebody else out of her party for attacking her for who she is and misgendering her, while the whole world is against you and misgendering all of you all as well. That's just some food for thought. You might want to think about that. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Thanks for coming to my day.
I came, I saw, I conquered, and I appreciate you all for taking the time to watch, comment, like, and most importantly, to subscribe. Remember, support is a verb. I really love y'all, and until the next time, make sure you pray, slay, and seize the day.